Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Esoteric Ramblings. I'm Jesse Arnold, and today is week 18 of the Comic Rundown 2021. Everybody, welcome to the Comic Rundown 2021. Today is Wednesday, May 5th, and it is week 18 of the Rundown. Let's see, we've got a huge stack of books today. By we, I mean me. Um, so we'll just jump right in. Starting off with a new number one miniseries crossover event at Marvel, Heroes Reborn, from Jason Aaron, Ed McGuinness, Mark Morales, and what's that name there? Matthew Wilson are credited here on the cover. This is a great issue, number one. I know Heroes Reborn was done years ago. This feels very different to me. Blade is the only character in this alternate reality where the Avengers never assembled. Tony never built the Iron Man armor, he never took the shrapnel, Cap was never found from the ice, and the Avengers never formed. So this is a great start to a new miniseries. I'll be really intrigued to see how this story plays out, because alternate timelines are fun, depending how much weight they bring on to the main universe. So far, I'm enjoying this, really liked it. The art in it is great. Ed McGuinness does a killer job, as do Mark Morales and the other artists on this issue. So really looking forward to the next one, and we'll see where the rest of this story goes. Side note, the Squadron Supreme is the main hero team in this version of the universe. So the Avengers never formed, but we do have the Squadron Supreme, and it's always fun to see different takes on characters, whether they became the heroes we always thought they were, or what sets them apart to make them different in this reality. So, so I'm enjoying this so far, and can't wait to see what happens next. Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 65, part 3 of the King's Ransom storyline, where Norman is dealing with his son as Kindred, still locked up, and Kingpin doing all of his horrible things as mayor, and Spidey's still running around in this new suit for Jonah and the website for streaming content as Spider-Man, which proves for some funny interactions in this one. Batman 108. This issue is pretty cool. We get a full in-depth issue with this new character, Miracle Molly. I believe we saw her chin or part of her face a couple issues ago when she talked to Batman on the phone. But now we've got a full story for her in this issue, and it's interesting. She pitches a sale to Batman about what the Unsanity Collective is doing, and I don't know if he's buying it, but she makes a very persuasive case. Great issue, great art. Really enjoyed this one. Die, issue 16. After a brief hiatus, is back. We've got both covers here. This is one book I've been getting both covers because I absolutely love the art on these books. Just gorgeous stuff. And yeah, Die issue 16 is a fun might not be the right word, because this book is heavy. This is not for the faint of heart. This is a pretty heavy book, but it's fun to go back to the world and see where the characters are now and what's going on with all of our normal people as they get pulled deeper and deeper into this alternate reality of this game that they're stuck in. Hellions 11, this one, again, just makes me beg the question, why is Mr. Sinister being allowed to run around free and as a supported part of the Krakoan society? As we get further and further into these X books, I'm just getting more and more confused and or upset. Not that the issue itself isn't well done and well told, the overall stories are just getting to me. Issue 3 of Nocterra. This one was pretty cool. We get a little more in depth into what's going on with the passengers in the truck and what's going on with the characters in this book as the darkness is taking hold. So Nocterra, pretty cool issue. Sensational Wonder Woman number 3, another just kind of fun one-shot standalone story. I really enjoyed the backup story in this. What was it, the museum gala or something like that, where Diana and Bruce are at a special event in Gotham, and Mr. Freeze and his minions show up. I really enjoyed that second story a lot. The first story is good, but the second story really worked for me, and I just really like the art a lot on the second issue or second story. But yeah, Sensational Wonder number 3, 2 standalone stories there. Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures number 4. Get a little bit further with the Padawans and the younglings as they're getting dragged into a trickier and trickier web with the Nihil as their enemies. So this is great. Again, some of the humor is definitely geared towards younger readers, which is fine. It's a lot of fun though anyway, and there's a cool little dissection in here of a couple of different masters and Padawan lightsabers, which is always fun to see the different styles of lightsaber hilts. Strange Academy number 10. This almost made the top 3 this week, but a couple other ones just pulled it out a little bit further for me. This is a lot of fun. The students of Strange Academy take a bus trip via the Rainbow Bridge to Asgard, and what could possibly go wrong there, since so many of the kids at this school are from different cultures and universes throughout the 10 realms, and may or may not be entirely welcome in Asgard. So this was a really fun issue. Really like this series. It's surprisingly one of my favorite books every month. And the finale, To the Union, issue 5. We get to see the climactic conclusion as Darwin has taken the Empire Stone at the end of the last issue, and we see the heroes doing what they can to fight back. And yeah, it's great. It's great to see them finally unify and come together as a team. I was kind of hoping that we could have some of that throughout this whole series, and I do hope we see more of them in the future. I did really like these characters and would definitely be looking forward to a full series from them. All right, that's it for the main rundown. Now we go to my cover pick for the week, and then we'll do the top 3. So the cover is, if you haven't noticed, I have a certain affinity for certain artists, so if there's covers for them in my list, they usually make it to to vie for this, but it is Heroes Reborn number 1, variant cover by Artgerm with Power Princess, aka Marvel's Wonder Woman, complete with shield and tiara and everything. Just really, my lighting situation is really weird today. Really enjoyed this issue, and this cover is fantastic. Artgerm always does a killer job, and he's done so many Wonder Woman, so it's fun to see a variation on her in the Marvel Squadron Supreme character of Power Princess. Okay, here we go. The top 3 for May 5th, 2021, week 18. Starting at number 3, X-Men Curse of the Man-Thing. This is the finale to the Curse of the Man-Thing trilogy. We get to meet a new set of the Dark Riders, and yeah, magic is always fun when she shows up in books, because she's got just this scathing, witty edge to her, and yeah. So yeah, it's always fun to see her show up, and just the way she handles Ted Sallis and the Man-Thing situation, and Harrower, the villain of this issue, is a lot of fun, and seeing the X-Men come together with the other heroes of the world, which they have not done very well since this whole Krakoa stuff started. But it was a fun issue. I really liked it. Great mini-series. Looks like they will be doing a collected edition of it soon. So if you didn't get the issues, check your local shop for some collected editions in the near future. Up next, at number 2 on the list for the countdown is Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha. So this is a one-shot that sets up the story. It is by, pardon me, I believe it is, where are the names? Yes, Charles Soule and Steve McNiven on art. Colors by Laura Martin and lettered by Travis Lanham. This is great. This is a great kickoff to the series. So Boba Fett is on his way back from Cloud City on Bespin to return Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt. So this is post-Empire Strikes Back, like immediately post-Empire Strikes Back. And he starts encountering some problems, and he needs to make some money on the way to get Han back to Jabba. So that's all I'll say about the details of this issue. Sure to be a hot seller over the summer months. The War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha kicks off a mini-series / crossover event within the Star Wars books. starting with this alpha issue today. And despite all my complaints about the X books, number one on my countdown this week is Marauders issue 20. Gotta love a little Russell Dodderman throwback art style here to young Shadowcat Kitty, 80s Punk Storm, and just the classic Nightcrawler. I just really love how they've captured like a youth and youngness to them that feels like it was these costumes were years ago, even in this reality. This issue was a lot of fun. The team is just kind of gathered together having a dinner, and they're telling stories as it's the night before the Hellfire Gala that is coming up later this summer. And they're telling stories about Storm because she's leaving the team. And somehow they get stuck on this topic of knives and how many knives Storm has. And it's just always fun to see a really character-driven issue that's not just about fighting and taking on bad guys. So this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this issue. I won't spoil too much more of it. But yeah, that is my number one pick of the week. Great storytelling. Dugan and Casilli on art, writing and art. They did a fantastic job with this issue. I really, even if you aren't reading Marauders long time, like over the series, if you get a chance, check out issue 20. It is a lot of fun. If you like specifically Storm, there's a lot about Storm in this one. So yeah. All right, there it is for the Comic Rundown, Week 18, 2021, Wednesday, May 5th, New Comic Book Day. If you are in central Pennsylvania, please stop into Comics Connection on the Carlisle Pike or on White Street in York. That is the shops that I work part-time at. They are a lot of fun. We've got a lot of great stuff in there. What else? So Bad Batch episode 1 was out yesterday. I'll be back Friday with a quick reaction to episode 2. And we'll see. I recorded a podcast with my friend Sean and new acquaintance, potential friend Matt, for their Legends of Grayskull podcast, talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max. As soon as I get info on when that's posted and up, I will share that over here. And as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, just so I can, I want to cross 100. I'm going to plan a giveaway. I got to figure out how to do that, but I've got a giveaway in mind once I cross 100. And subscribers, hit me up with your comments and thoughts. I want to know, am I missing something? Is there a book out that I should check out? I want to hear your thoughts, let's see, we've got that coming up. If you want to check out my Instagram page, I post all my collection and stuff over there, better pictures of the toys I get, more stuff about things like this Neon City Lights, Kong and Godzilla pops, and other things I find out on my toy hunts and everything. So check that out. You can just look up Jesse Arnold on Instagram, or just.shelve.it, just shelve it with dots in between each word. And that's me. Okay, I'm done rambling about all that stuff. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. I'll catch you on the next video. And until then, ramble on.